Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Equity Guys pre-market video. My name is Chirag and I'm certified technical analyst, and let's get into the view for today. So today we can see that Nifty did break this all-time high level here, and we have formed a kind of new all-time high, and then we kind of fell back down here, which is pretty typical of what to happen once you hit that all-time high. Pretty slow market definitely today, but nonetheless a decent enough market. That is looking at it from the 5-minute perspective. We did close towards the 26 to 20 levels. So looking at it from the 15-minute perspective, we definitely did see that the 15-minute low was broken. So we did close towards the day low here, right? Overall, looking at the 1 hour time frame, we do see that there was a doji at the bottom here. The doji high got broken out, and then the doji high is actually leading to a higher rally, which can move on the upside. Looking at the 4 hour time frame, we definitely do see that there is a huge red candles being pushed towards the day highs, and that is definitely something that is going to make a difference in the market here, because we are pushing higher and higher. Panning out to the day time frames are definitely sitting at a red candle here, as a little bit of a doji, a neutral candlestick pattern is being formed on the top. So let's see if the high can be taken out or not. The market did come down to those oversold levels a little bit, like in the middle of it, and then now it's turning back up, and it is in those 70 regions here. So it is moving up to being overbought, so the high being taken out could be a high possibility here. Now looking at the 1 week, we definitely do see this hammer pattern continuing to form. If this can be a full hammer pattern, closer to the full hammer pattern, that will be really good here. Looking in at the monthly time frame also a strong hammer pattern. So next month is also looking to be a very promising month for Nifty. And definitely we are not too much into the overbought regions. We are definitely slowly pacing up there, and there is still a lot of rooms for us to get to the overbought regions before we see a little bit of retracement in the monthly time frame too. So keeping that in mind, looking at the option chain is definitely it is bullish in nature, but we definitely do see a little bit of selling coming in on both sides, as we see a little bit of buying in the money calls on the left hand side, but out of the money puts, out of the money calls, in the money puts, and a little bit of in the money calls is seeing a little bit of selling. So a little bit of cautious market here. Definitely not a market for the buyers, more of a market for the sellers. So definitely, taking those shorter trades is definitely what is, on the lookout for these days. Here, looking at the global markets, the US is on a holiday because of Thanksgiving. So the volumes will be a little low. Markets will be a little slow here, but definitely closed on the positive side here. More than that, they also have a Black Friday coming up, so that will also, be a little bit slow for them too. But moving into the other countries, we do see Europe doing extremely well, almost 0.4% up in DAX, FTSE doing a pretty neutral job here, but on the slightly negative side, and CAC also almost 0.13% up. Look at keeping that in mind, the Asian markets also doing extremely well, so 0.123% up on Nikkei. We can see Hang Seng almost break even, and Kospi up 0.66%. So keeping this in mind, we can possibly suspect the there to be a positive note on the on Nifty in the morning. So definitely a gap up sort of type of day, as we see US futures, even though it's up and running, not much movement at all, even though it's been almost around an hour into the market, still very break even, a lot of less volumes in the market. So definitely something where, there might be a gap up tomorrow, but not a lot. So keeping this in mind, guys, make sure you guys are going ahead and trading the setup tomorrow. The market could be a little bit trendy for the Indian markets, or it could be a little bit sideways. Be a little careful, because it is the global markets are a little bit on, the volumes have reduced a little bit because of those holidays, but it is something nonetheless. The setups are something that will work. If you guys are interested in learning a good setup, then please go ahead and contact the Equity Guys team. They will definitely get you registered for the next batch. Overall, guys, hope you guys have a great day trading tomorrow, and see you guys tomorrow for the video.